let's just open up my totally...
Hello everyone, this is Oak Chef Cooker, and I'm back with more Pirate Warriors 3. We're going to be tackling the 1 Million Belly Man. It's supposed to be Barry.
anyways, let's go and see if we can find that. Alright, I picked up 2 of the ingredients that we need for my main elixir. So yeah, we're going to send and acquire more substances to send both of our dudes. This should be pretty safe. Like the danger, right? Fine. We just heal this guy, so he should be fine. Like a lot of enemies here. Please don't die. Please don't die! Okay, my creature's getting attacked so much. And did I lose my creature? No, again, down to 26 before I can help him out. I rolled that 10. That's quite a bit of my oh my god, let's go back to this episode here. My mad science lab is a lot more messy. I'm really able to clean this place up because it's just so many ingredients. We will be doing things today. We are super loving everything about this game. The whole premise of it is just fantastic to me. So yeah, the next one, I definitely want to get a few more creatures, but I'm really going to change the flips around. This seem to be a big aspect of this game, and we don't need to with them. So yeah, I think in the next episode we should have super power creatures. But yeah, I just got to unfortunately keep this guy again now because it took some damage that went out. Well, essentially we're trying to make zombies. Problem is, we have military that are looking for me right now, and as we go about exploring the world, then we'll get more and more military attention. And at the end of the game, well, either the military is going to find me, or I'm going to find the zombie army, and yeah, only one way to find out what's going to happen, and that's by getting into it and making our first creatures. So let's waste no time, get into our storage area, and check out what type of bodies we got today. Alright, so it looks like we start with 3 different bodies. That is it. All these other ones are empty. That's what the green buttons mean. And I think I'm gonna go for Mr. Russell's over here, and this should be a great first test subject. So we're gonna bring him over and actually make him into a creature now. Right now he's just a boring human. So let's change that. We're gonna put him in this thing. Oops, no, I don't wanna open that just yet. I'm gonna open it up and drop this bad boy in here. And now we need to make a mutagen to inject into his body. So let's look at our so I skipped the tutorial, and I guess it automatically ID'd all these for me. You'll start understanding more of what I'm talking about later in the game. But yeah, usually we have to ID to find what molecules are in each ingredient. We actually have unlocked a bunch of them already. Is this a mutagen here? I believe if you do the tutorial, you do get 1 mutagen, so we may as well just take that one instead of making our own right now. I just gotta find it right now. Oh, actually, I forgot it. Yeah, and I can ID it by clicking the pin button. And there it is right there. I would have never found that in a small beaker. Okay, so yeah, long story short, the goal is to make these mutagens by mixing things together, and each molecule gives unique attributes to these zombies. That's what those little emblems are. They're specific molecules. You don't know what every molecule does until you experiment and, well, put them in test subjects and figure out what stats they increase, essentially. But yeah, long story short, we pour it into the container here. I do see there's 2 containers, so when I pour this with elixirs, I should explain what mutagens and elixirs are. Mutagens are 4 molecules, elixirs are 2. You obviously need 2 elixirs to make a mutagen, and then we have ordinary ingredients, which are 1 molecule. But yeah, I don't know if you can mutagens maybe, or use elixirs to combine. Anyways, I'm getting way ahead of myself. The game is a little in-depth at the start, so it's okay. It should all start making sense soon. Alright, so we're going to access the body panel, and we need to fill it with the mutagen that we installed here. Analyze it, and that is going to go through the body's, well, bloodstream. And if that mutagen was a good one, we should have a mutant in here now. And now, I mean, this is a very basic mutant, but we can send him out to do. So we're going to store him in this storage vat, and that will fill with liquid in typical, mad scientist fashion, and he'll just float there. By the way, I don't have a flashlight in this game. It's just extremely dark in here. I mean, it is a mad science lab. It should be dark and gloomy. So yeah, that's a very basic panel. We can actually access the panel, and I don't know how to see his stats. It's probably in my Creaturepedia. So yeah, so we can see the type of stats this mutant has. So it really is a stealth-based mutant. So that mutagen that I made, I guess, focused on stealth attributes. Regardless, this should be a great first mutant. Let's send him out on a mission. It wants me to go to a hospital right now. So I will do that. Let's just open up my totally normal desk. I'm such a mad scientist in this game. I love the premise. Man, it's so cool. But yeah, it wants me to go to a hospital. Obviously, that's not possible. a mission, and we are going to put the only creature I have on this mission, that's what the plus is for. And you can do different things here. You can acquire new bodies if we run out of those. You can spread panic, which essentially panic will keep the military busy and then off my heels. So if the military is starting to bother me more and more, I can spread panic and then they're going to be busy, you know, with riots and whatnot. You can fight the military here as well if you do want to. I'm not sure what that's all about. I'm still very much learning as I go. But what we want right now is to acquire more substances. The more substances we have, the more mutagens we can get. And yeah, we just need to acquire all the substances right now. It's clear to me that the unenlightened masses of simpletons will never appreciate my genius if I don't force them to. If I can animate and control the dead, then surely I can find a way to control the living. Creating a substance for that purpose. Require information not available to the public. To obtain it, I need a stronger creature. Alright, so we're kind of on our own until we get a stronger creature. And with that first mission, it upped the panic to 2, and the investigation up only by 1. So the investigation bar is over here. Essentially, once this bar reaches 100%, it goes to 2. Then the military gets harder and harder, and then it goes to 3, 4, 5. You get the idea. Once it's at the max of 5, I believe they attack my base. So we want to keep this investigation as low as possible while we're collecting resources and terrorizing the city. Alright, so now that we did that, we can actually increase our mutants by changing their limbs around. So we're going to do that, assuming we have the ingredients that we need. I don't actually know what we put in this mutant, so we need to find out, because to make a limb, we need the same molecules as what's inside the mutant. So we'll put him on this for the 12. So I believe it was till Claudier is what I needed, so we're going to do a mission for that. And same as before, we just want to acquire more substances, add our little dude, and it should be fine. These are very easy at the start. So yeah, this is the fight sequence, by the way. Fighting is very basic in this game. That also upped my investigation just a little bit, not much, and we got 10 of the tool Claudiers that we needed. So now we can see how we ID these things, because the game already ID'd every ingredient that I had at the start of this game. But now we shouldn't have the tool Claudier ID'd, so we find it in here. Perfect, right here, you can see there's no symptom. Extract this to see what's inside of it. So we put it here, put it in the syringe, and put the syringe in the microscope, and then we analyze this by doing science. By science, I mean scrolling these bars around until it's successful, and there we go. We have the molecule that we needed. So there's 2 out of the 4 that we need. Okay, and this one has the final ingredient that we need, a holy, which it also has another ingredient that we don't have. So hopefully we get lucky and find both of those ingredients, because that would be great. The more substances we have, the easier it's going to be later on. And one final mission, do we get the holy that we need? Indeed, we got a little bit of everything. Wow, we got a lot of that second ingredient that I haven't ID'd, so perfect. Alright, and there we go, we're on day 5. By the way, every time I go out on a mission, it takes a full day, so that's how days go by in this game as you do missions. Alright, so let's go ID those new mixtures. Okay, and there we go, the final one's been ID'd. Now I just have to combine all these together, so I'm going to bring all the ones that we need over here. Holy, to Claudier, then we can just pin Desiltro to find it easily. I really like the added this pin feature, because before they didn't have this when I played the demo. And it was a nightmare after you start collecting an insane amount of ingredients. I mean, we just started the game and look at this place already. It's insane. Alright, so we got that, and then what else do we need? Void Cinnamon, I don't think is the one that we got. Void Cinnamon, yeah, okay, so good mixture, and Void Cinnamon, which we have 18 of. Jesus. Okay, and bring his DNA over first, I believe. Let me just check. Load last DNA sequence. Yeah, I don't have any known DNA samples, so I believe, let's just do this right. I believe I need to take his DNA first. So come here, big guy. Let's take DNA, we put him into this machine. There you go. This can also give him temporary buffs by injecting different liquids into his, well, lung, stomach, or liver. I'm not going to do that yet. This is quite complex, but yeah, we just need his DNA. So how do we do this? Yeah, there we go. Take DNA sample. There we go. That's been successful. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Now it should be on my other computer as well. And indeed, we have creature. And now we gotta decide what kind of limb we want. So certain limbs arrows to get basically special abilities. So for example, if I get 2 frog legs, I get slower attacks, lesser vulnerability to being targeted though. So that's essentially like a big tank creature. We can have dino legs, which get nothing, probably enough. I think I'm gonna go for hoof legs, which will allow me to do fast attacks. We need a pair though, so it's not gonna work with just one, but we'll do one for right now, because that's the only elixir that I have. So we'll replace the water with mutagen, and I believe we're ready to incubate that leg. Indeed we are. Now, if I have enough ingredients, I'm going to make the other leg as well today, since we have 2 of these things. Alright, and I have more than enough to make another one, so we are going to make the left and right, and we are now rolling in some limbs. Oh god, alright, so now we just have to wait a day, those should be grown. How are our limbs doing? It looks like they came out just fine, so let's get our mutant on the table, so he can get his speedy legs installed. Come here, big guy. Are you excited for this? I know I am. We finally get into the mad science part of this. So, first of all, we didn't take some legs off. So we will remove that, start that process. And now you'll have a real leg up on the competition, buddy. There you go. I'll feed this to my worm friend. There you go, buddy. Eats it. Oh my god, that's the best trash can I've ever seen in a game. Alright, but yeah, you're not going to need those anymore. At least hopefully this is going to be awkward if you do need them for whatever reason. Alright, so leg one, I guess technically. There you go. Put it on the team. This game is just so great in my opinion. When it comes to like creating creatures limb by limb, it's just hilarious to me. There we go. Limbs are in place. Now we just need to attach said limbs, and bam, you're now a speedy boy. All right, so yeah, we got some big legs. Now we just need some arms on this guy. We might actually want to do that right now. We can obviously get more creatures as well, though, which is kind of tempting. All right, yeah, screw it. Let's get one more mutant. We'll get a basic mutant down. I'm just gonna take whoever and come join my other friends, sir. We're going to just make a very basic one right now, so we're even there. Again, I have no idea what each substance does yet. I haven't really had the time to experiment much, so we're just going to take some random substances and combine them together. Alright, so yeah, we are using all new molecules, so I need to put this down here, same as the other thing, except it does it all at once, I believe. Science, isn't it fun, kids? There we go, and out pops a brand new mutagen, unknown number 10. I can't change the name. Alright, so being that we don't know what's in this, I mean, technically we do, but the game doesn't. I guess when you mix it together, we need to put this sample on here, and we should see all 4 ingredients once we analyze, and then it's going to go into my mixer media, so I know how to make it again, because I'm going to forget. Alright, so there we go. We got high complexity, high reactivity. It doesn't actually explain what each thing does. It's highly complex. That's got to be a good thing, right? I hope it's good because it's going into my second mutant. So let's get this installed into him. Installed in that weird thing. There we go. Nice and bright. That means it's good, right? Here you go, Mark. Enjoy some glass. All right, close. And assuming I did everything correctly, we just need to fill with mutagen. And we've seen this before. Initialize in Blammo. We have our second mutant. How you doing? Yeah, you look a little more bloody, buddy. I want to actually see if
Bellamy ate the spring fruit,
second chamber. There you
which allows him to
buddy.
turn his arms and legs into springs.
Here. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to do it in the Creaturepedia. So now we have a creature number 2. Interesting. Well, that's not very good, is it? All we have is stealth, which is kind of a good thing, being that we're focused so much on stealth. But look at the attribute before I break her out. I cannot risk failure. Okay, well, for whatever reason, drinking that has moved me on to the storyline. So we need to make a new creature for that. I'll worry about that later. First of all, I want to heal my creature. I believe you go in there. There you go. Yummy yums. Here you go, worm. Enjoy the glass again. And his nourishment. Why did that not heal that much? Oh, God. I don't even have enough of the one ingredient to do more of those. So I believe you can heal with whatever the hell you want. So I'm just going to get something that I have a lot of. I wonder if I could just use a basic mixture as well. So, for example, can I put Topladia in there? I believe it at least needs to be an elixir. I could be wrong, though. Let's just try it and see what happens. Yeah, it's not even letting me put it in. So I believe I do need mutagens. I might only need elixirs as well. But yeah, we're just going to get rid of some of my bigger amounts of ingredients. Maybe I put the wrong ingredient in that? I don't know. That was weird that didn't work. But yeah, I can pour this in, so I do need elixirs. Let's see how much this heals. Alright, here you go, be nourished. Okay, so yeah, that did a little bit. Actually, not much more or less than the other one. So I guess we'll just make basic elixirs, I guess. Well, this is my final Daziltro, so I'm gonna need this. I'm doing one more of the mutagens that are specific to the creature that I'm trying to heal. Hopefully it heals a bit more, because I'm very confused why it's not healing as much as maybe it should. Alright, so we have the good mutagen in again, and nourish. Okay, I guess, it was pretty good. I feel like that should be fine for right now. I need more Ziltro anyway, so let's go and see if we can find that. All right, perfect. These are two of the ingredients that we need for my main elixir. So yeah, we're going to send and acquire more substances. We'll send both of our dudes. This should be pretty safe. Again, though, like the danger, I don't know why it's so high. We just healed this guy, so he should be fine. Oh my god. Yeah, there is a lot of enemies here. Oh, please don't die. Please don't die! Okay, my first creature's getting attacked so much. And did I lose my creature? No, again, he's down at 26 freaking health, though. I hope that 10 to Ziltro was worth it. That's quite a bit, actually, so that's pretty good. Alright, guys, I think it's a good time to wrap up this first episode here. My mad science lab is a lot more messy. I'm really going to clean this place up because there's just go through so many ingredients. These are all just empty for me doing things today. But yeah, I'm super loving everything about this game. The whole premise of it is just fantastic to me. So yeah, the next one, I definitely want to get a few more creatures, but I really got to change those limbs around because the limbs seem to be a big aspect of this game, and well, we've only installed 2 of them. So yeah, I'm hoping in the next episode we should have some super powerful creatures. But yeah, I just got to unfortunately heal this guy again now because he took so much damage when I went out. I'm really going to focus more on the military and where they are because I took a lot of damage on those 2 missions, and that probably was a pretty dumb idea. But yeah, I'm having fun. I hope you guys are enjoying this as well. As always, thanks for watching and liking. We'll see you in the next one.
Don't we already have 2 Frankie coins?
Well, hello there, everybody. Trey here, and welcome to my laboratory. Today, we're going to experience what it's like to be a mad scientist because we're playing a game called Creature Lab. Think of this as Spore meets Frankenstein. We have to make serums that will make mutant-like creatures, and then we can run types of missions. I actually don't know much about the missions because this is my first time playing, but this is a very interesting premise for a game. I've always wanted to be a mad scientist, damn it, and I guess now I can be. Anyways, we have to go make our... how potion brewing works. Go to the laboratory and analyze an ingredient there. Alright, so it's the Pestrulic again. We've already analyzed this, but I'm assuming this is what it wants me to do, right? Just use this again? Yeah, because we're analyzing, obviously. Each substance has different molecules which determine its properties. This is an ingredient, so it only has a single molecule. You don't know which one. It could be any out of the ones listed in the properties window. This is very confusing. The next ingredient's the exact same color. I'm gonna so get these things confused, but yeah, we have some Everway here. Okay, almost, and done. This is also ingredients. Notice that the whatever symbol is listed as one of the possible molecules. Looks like the opposite of the other symbol you saw in the last ingredient. I remember that. At the moment, it's unclear if the symbols is really present in the ingredient. To find out, mix the 2 ingredients in the alembic. Okay. Alright, somehow 2 greens made a yellow, but cool. It's a sludge. Don't worry, this is good news. It means that the 2 ingredients are each other's opposites. By this deduction, you can safely assume that they contain both of these respectively. If the ingredient had 2 different molecules, they would mix and produce an elixir, not a sludge. Oh man, there's a lot to remember in this game. Sludge only forms if you try to mix opposite molecules. How does this help me though to know what the molecules is? You can find more ingredients in the storage room, mix them together until you produce a mutagen. Mutagens require at least 4 molecules, and one of the 4 molecules must be an activator. Can you figure out which symbol is the activator? Experiment until you create a mutagen. If you need a hint, check the whiteboard on the office. I've already looked at that. It's not gonna help, man. Okay, after a lot of microscoping later, I have at least analyzed a single ingredient in my storage room. I've had a notepad what the possible molecules are to figure out which ingredients I need. Hopefully now that I've actually written this down, I can figure out where to go from here. Alright, so first thing I think I want is keep as this is a possibility. I looked at all my other ingredients. Any other has this ingredient, so I pretty much can guarantee that that is what we need, Kikofran. But just in case, I'm going to try any other ingredient that has this and see if we can make sludge. If we can, then that tells me that Kikofran has it in it. Now what I didn't think about is this uses the full ingredient, does it? Yeah. So I can't screw this up. That being said, Kikofran is the only one with multiple files as well, so I can pretty much guarantee this is the activator that we need because it's giving me chances to do errors here. But I think we might get a sludge here. This ingredient could be wrong though, so let's just try. And we got an unknown, so that is not a sludge, so this isn't the correct ingredient. Let's just see what's in here, I guess. I guess it doesn't matter what elixir I use, so I can just use this as anywhere as big as I thought it would be. That's kind of lame, actually. Oh, it's incompatible DNA? Compatible DNA. Well, still, let me do it anyways. I don't remember if it was incompatible or not before. I hope you're okay. Wait, what the hell just happened? How did you lose a lot? Oh, okay, hold on. I must have accidentally clicked that. So I did do something wrong with the DNA then. That's okay. I guess this will be a trophy of mine, and we'll have to make you a basic mutant because I screwed up the DNA sequencing somehow. Okay. Well, at least you're all in one piece now, I guess. I feel like I really screwed that up somehow, though. Open panel. Open. There we go. Get in here, man. And close. Open the secret desk to reveal a hidden game map and use it to plan your first invasion. Okay, this is where we actually use our mutants. This is getting exciting. I didn't even know this was up here. I thought this just went to my science room, but no, I have an office. Oddly clean, considering the rest of my place was so freaking bad. Alright, so let's go plan world domination. It should be fun. Oh my god, that was... oh, that's so cool! Alright, to start a mission, select the district and then press the mission button. Choose a mission type from the drop-down bar at the top. Finally, click Start Mission and enjoy the results. Alright, well, I guess we'll do Slippery Hill, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. Is this how we get more bodies? Like, what is this for? I'm so intrigued. Oh, I can do anything. I can acquire more substances, more bodies. I can fight the military. Let's just spread the infection in typical zombie fashion. Probability of detection 78%. I'm a bit of a gambler, so I'm willing to try. And do we actually get to watch? I thought it would just be automated. It might be. I don't know. Jesus Christ, damn it. Go, my zombies! Yes, I knew you'd use that thing. Try. And did you get the watch? I thought it would just be automated. It might be, I don't know. Jesus Christ, damn it. Go, my zombies! Yes, I knew you'd use that thing. This is so weird. I love it. Oh my god. Alright, there you go. That is Creature Lab in a nutshell. I have to say, I'm impressed with the complexity of it. I'm still kind of confused about the elixir making, so yeah, definitely we'll probably... me notice something a little bit different about me today. Perhaps it's the backwards hat. Go to my substance storage room. Yeah. I don't actually trip it. So I leave it. To do what? Do what now? Check out what type of bodies we got today. Alright, so it looks like we start with 3 different bodies. That is it. All these other ones are empty. That's what the green buttons mean. And I think I'm going to go for Mr. Muscles over here. And this should be a great first test subject. So we're going to bring him over and actually make him into a creature now. Right now he's just a boring human. So let's change that. We're going to put him in this thing. Oops, no, I don't want to open that just yet. I want to open it up and drop this bad boy in here. And now we need to make a mutagen to inject into his body. So let's look at our stool. Okay, so I skipped the tutorial, and I guess it automatically ID'd all these reveals there, understanding more of what I'm talking about later in the game. But yeah, usually we have to ID to find what molecules are in each ingredient. We actually have unlocked a bunch of them already. Is this a mutagen here? I believe, but if you do the tutorial, you do get 1 mutagen, so you may as well just take that one instead of making our own right now. I'm just gonna find it right now. Oh, actually, I forgot. I can open up the Mixturepedia, and I can ID it by clicking the pin button. And there it is right there. I would have never found that in a small beaker. Okay, so yeah, long story short, the goal is to make these mutagens by mixing things together, and each molecule gives unique attributes to the zombies. That's what those little emblems are. They're specific molecules. You don't know what every molecule does until you experiment and, well, put them in test subjects and figure out what stats they increase, essentially. But yeah, long story short, we pour it into the container here. There's 2 containers, so could I fill this with elixirs? I should explain what mutagens and elixirs are. Mutagens are 4 molecules, elixirs are 2. You obviously need 2 elixirs to make a mutagen, and then we have ordinary ingredients, which are 1 molecule. But yeah, I don't know if you can infect these guys with 2 mutagens maybe, or use elixirs to combine. Anyways, I'm getting way ahead of myself. The game is a little in-depth at the start, so if you're confused, it's okay. It should all start making sense soon. Alright, so I'm gonna access the body panel, and we can fill it with the mutagen that we installed here, and then we're going to initialize it, and that is going to go through the body's, well, bloodstream. And if that mutagen was a good one, we should have a mutant in here now, and indeed we do. And now, I mean, this is a very basic mutant, but we can send him out to do jobs for us if we do want to. So we're going to store him in this storage bin, and that will fill with liquid in typical, mad scientist fashion, and he'll just float there. By the way, I don't have a flashlight in this game. It's just extremely dark in here. I mean, it is a mad science lab. It should be dark and gloomy. So yeah, that is a very basic mutant. We can actually access the panel, and I don't know how to see his stats. It's probably in my Creaturepedia. So yeah, so we can see the type of stats this mutant has. So it really is a stealth-based mutant. So that mutagen that I made, I guess, focused on stealth attributes. Regardless, this should be a great first mutant. Let's send him out on a mission. It wants me to go to a hospital right now. So I will do that. Let's just open up my totally normal desk. And precision meth fight in this game. I love the premise of this game, man. It's so cool. But yeah, it wants me to go to, what did it say? A hospital. Obviously, that's the hospital, so we'll open up that. We're going to start a mission, and we are going to put the only creature I have on this mission, that's what the plus is for. And you can do different things here. You can acquire new bodies if we run out of those. You can spread panic, which essentially panic will keep the military busy and them off my heels. So if the military is starting to bother me more and more, I can spread panic and then they're going to be busy, you know, with riots and whatnot. You can fight the military here as well if you do want to. I'm not sure what that's all about. I'm still very much learning as I go. But what we want right now is to acquire more substances. The more substances we have, the more mutagens we can get. And yeah, we just need to acquire all the substances right now. It's going to mean that the unenlightened masses or simpletons will never appreciate my genius if I don't force them to. But if they animate and control the dead, then surely I can find a way to control the living. Creating a substance for that purpose will be challenging even for me. I require information not available to the public. To obtain it, I need a stronger creature. Alright, so we're kind of on our own until we get a stronger creature. And with that first mission, it upped the panic to 2, and the investigation up only by 1. So the investigation bar is over here. Essentially, once this bar reaches 100%, it goes to 2. Then the military gets harder and harder, and then it goes to 3, 4, 5. You get the idea. Once it's at the max of 5, I believe they attack my base. So we want to keep this investigation as low as possible while we're collecting resources and terrorizing the city. Alright, so now that we did that, we can actually increase our mutants by changing their limbs around. So we're going to do that, assuming we have the ingredients that we need. I don't actually know what we put in this mutant, so we need to find out, because to make a limb, we need the same molecules as what's inside the mutant. So we'll put him on this for the time being, but I do actually have to check that. Let's go to my mixtures here, and we filled him with this mutagen. So we need all 4 of these molecules. I have the one, which is void cinnamon. The rest, wow, I don't have any of the other ones. So we're gonna have to venture out and find all these different molecules so I can actually make this mutagen, so I can make the limb, because I need the same mutagen in the limb, and I have no more of those mutagens in storage, as you can see by the 0 here. I know this game's a little confusing at the start, I'm sorry, but essentially what we want to do right now is get the rest of these symbols so we can make this mutagen again. So I need to go to the map. We're gonna actually bring this guy back to the storage, because I can only send them out when they're in these panels. So what we're looking for, we already have the void cinnamon, we need Desiltro, Emoli, and Tolclaudier. God, these names. I said all of those wrong, I know. Alright, so I'm gonna head out. Where am I right now? Is this the right way? Perfect. I'm gonna head out and look for areas that have those molecules. Anything that doesn't have an emblem, by the way, is something I haven't ID'd yet, so that would be a unique molecule as well. So I believe it was Tolclaudier is what I needed, so we're gonna do a mission for that. And same as before, we just want to acquire more substances, add our little dude, and he should be fine. These are very easy at the start. So yeah, this is the fight sequence, by the way. Fighting is very basic in this game. That also upped my investigation just a little bit, not much. And we got 10 of the Tolclaudiers that we needed. So now we can see how we ID these things. Because the game already ID'd every ingredient that I had at the start of this game. But now we shouldn't have Tolclaudier ID. So if we find it in here, perfect, right here, you can see there's no symbol on it. So we need to actually extract this to see what's inside of it. So we put it here, put it in the syringe. Right? The more substances we have, the easier it's going to be later on. And one final mission. Do we get the Emoli that we need? Indeed, we got a little bit of everything. Wow, we got a lot of that second ingredient that I haven't ID'd, so perfect. Alright, and there we go. We're on day 5. By the way, every time I go out on a mission, it takes a full day, so that's how days go by in this game as you do missions. Alright, so let's go ID those new mixtures. Okay, and there we go. The final one's been ID'd. Now I just have to combine all these together, so I'm going to bring all the ones that we need over here. Emoli, Tolclaudier, and then we can just pin Desiltro to find it easily. I really like that they added this pin feature, because before they didn't have this when I played the demo. And it was a nightmare after you start collecting an insane amount of ingredients. I mean, we just started the game with this police morning. Insane. Alright, so we got that, and then what else do we need? Void cinnamon, I don't think it's the one that we got. Void cinnamon, yeah. Okay, so put a mixture in void cinnamon, which we have 18 of. Jesus. Okay, and now we got all of our basic ingredients. So now we take 2 of the ingredients to make an elixir. Doesn't matter which 2, they're all going to be combined into one anyways. And there we go. Okay, there we go. We got the 2 elixirs. Obviously combine those together now, and that will get the mutagen that we need. Alright, while that's burning, let's get our zombie set up. I believe he's still in storage. Alright, big guy, you go on the table here. I still haven't figured out what limb I want to make with him, but we have the elixir that we need to make it. So we'll put that here, and I believe we just pour it in here, right? Actually, I need to upgrade his, or I need to bring his DNA over first, I believe. Let me just check. Low class DNA sequence. Yeah, I don't have any known DNA samples, so I believe, let's just do this right. I believe I need to take his DNA first. So come here, big guy. Let's take DNA, we put him into this machine. There you go. This can also give him temporary buffs by injecting different liquids into his, well, lung, stomach, or liver. I'm not going to do that yet. This is quite complex, but yeah, we just need his DNA. So how do we do this? There we go. Take DNA sample. There we go. That's been successful. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Now it should be on my other computer as well. And indeed, we have creature number 1 on this, and now we got to decide what kind of limb we want. So certain limbs, it's actually quite cool. You need pairs to get basically special abilities. So for example, if I get 2 frog legs, I get slower attacks, less vulnerability to being targeted though. So that's essentially like a big pig creature. We have dino legs, which give nothing, really enough. I think I'm gonna go for 4 legs, which will allow me to do fast attacks. We need a pair though, so it's not gonna work with just 1, but we'll do 1 for right now, because that's the only elixir that I have. So we'll replace the water with mutagen, and I believe we're ready to incubate that leg. Indeed we are. Now, if I have enough ingredients, I'm gonna make the other leg as well today, since we have 2 of these things. Alright, and I had more than enough to make another one, so we are going to make the left and right, and we are now growing some limbs inside these chambers. Oh god, alright, so now we just need to wait a day and those should be grown. How are our limbs doing? It looks like they came out just fine, so let's get our mutant on the table, so we can get his speedy legs installed. Come here, big guy. Are you excited for this? I know I am. We finally get into the mad science part of this. So, first of all, we need to take some legs off. So we will remove that, start that process. And now you'll have a ring. It does it all at once, I believe. Science, isn't it fun, kids? There we go. And out pops a brand new mutagen. Unknown number 10. I can't change the name. Alright, so being that we don't know what's in this, I mean, technically we do, but the game doesn't. I guess when you mix it together, we need to put this sample on here, and we should see all 4 ingredients once we analyze, and then it's going to go into my Mixerpedia. So I know how to make it again, because I'm going to forget. Alright, so there we go. We got high complexity, high reactivity. It doesn't actually explain what each thing does, just it's highly complex. That's got to be a good thing, right? I hope it's good because it's going into my second mutant. So let's get this installed into him. Installed in, that means weird thing. There we go, nice and bright. That means it's good, right? Okay, here you go, Mark. Enjoy some glass. All right, close. And assuming I did everything correctly, we just need to fill with mutagen. And we've seen this before. Additionalize in Flammo. We have our second mutant. How you doing? Yeah, you look a little more bloody, buddy. I want to actually see his stats. I'm excited to see that, so we'll throw you in the second chamber. There you go. It's your new home, buddy. Let's see what we're working with here. Certain molecules in it for whatever reason. Not really sure why, but hey, if you tell me to drink some, I'll do it over here. Do I have everything that I need? I need this symbol, which is the reverse of that symbol. I don't actually even have that one, so good sir. We need to find whatever that symbol is first. And then we need another symbol. Do we have any of those ones? We have options for that one, at least. And indeed, I believe we do have that one. We need to find the blue symbol or the blue molecule. So I guess right now it's all about exploring. We also probably want to add some limbs to our dudes, just to make them a little bit stronger. I also need to heal them one time for sure. Actually, yeah, we can do that before we even send them out. So let's heal. Just realized I have an ingredient here that I forgot to ID. This is what happens when you don't ID them. They just sit there forever. Funny if this is the ingredient that I need. I doubt it, but you never know. So close. And it is. Oh my god. The chances of that. There is so many ingredients in this damn list. So that is what we needed. I still need to heal my dude anyway, so I'm gonna heal that, but yeah, we're gonna use that for it to a cup with, actually, let's just do that now, because I have that right here. So we need both of these in there, and then we drink it for fun, because I'm a mad scientist, and of course I have to test the mixture before I put it in someone else. Alright, so there we go. Okay, we have unknown number 11. Pour it into my coffee cup, because drinking out of a beaker, that wouldn't be fancy. Alright, and whoa! That was some good stuff, man. What the hell was that? Chain arm unlocked. My last experiment was a spectacular success. The next part should be easy. I have intel that my beloved Clementine is held captive by the government's henchmen at a place called the Asylum. Her brilliant mind will aid me in my efforts to create the ultimate mutagen. I should prepare for creatures before I break her out. I cannot risk failure. Okay, well, for whatever reason, drinking that has moved beyond the storyline. So we need to make a new creature for that. I'll worry about that later. First of all, I want to heal my creature. I believe you go in there. There you go. Yummy yums. Here you go, worm. Enjoy the glass again. And it is nourishment. Why did that not heal that much? Oh, God. I don't even have enough of the one ingredient to do more of those. So I believe you can heal with whatever the hell you want. So I'm just going to get something that I have a lot of. What if I can just use a basic mixture as well? So, for example, can I put a lot here and there? I believe it at least needs to be an elixir. I could be wrong, though. Let's just try it and see what happens. Yeah, it's not even letting me put it in. So I believe I do need mutagens. I might only need elixirs as well. But yeah, we're just going to get rid of some of my bigger amounts of ingredients. Maybe I put the wrong ingredient in that? I don't know. That was weird that didn't work. But yeah, I can pour this in, so I do need elixirs. Let's see how much this heals. Alright, here you go, be nourished. Okay, so yeah, that did a little bit, actually. Not much more or less than the other one, so I guess we'll just make basic elixirs, I guess. Well, this is my final Baziltro, so I'm gonna need this. I'm doing one more of the mutagens that are specific to the creature that I'm trying to heal. Hopefully it heals a bit more, because I'm very confused why it's not healing as much as maybe it should. Alright, so we have the good mutagen in again, and nourish. Okay, I guess 136 out of 205, that's pretty good. I feel like that should be fine for right now. I need more Baziltro anyway, so let's go and see if we can find that. Alright, perfect. These are two of the ingredients that we need for my main elixir. So yeah, we're going to send and acquire more substances. We'll send both of our dudes. This should be pretty safe. Yeah, though, like the danger, I don't know why it's so high. We just healed this guy, so he should be fine. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies here. Oh, please don't die. Please don't die! Okay, my first creature's getting attacked so much. And did I lose my creature? No, again, he's down 26 freaking health, though. I hope that 10 Baziltro was worth it. That's quite a bit, actually, so that's pretty good. Alright, guys, I think it's a good time to wrap up this first episode here. My mad science lab is a lot more messy. I'm really going to clean this place up because it's just so many ingredients. These are all just empty from me doing things today. But yeah, I'm super loving everything about this game. The whole premise of it is just fantastic to me. So yeah, the next one, I definitely want to get a few more creatures, but I really got to change those limbs around. So limbs seem to be a big aspect of this game, and well, we've only installed 2 of them. So yeah, I'm hoping in the next episode we should have some super powerful creatures. But yeah, I just gotta unfortunately heal this guy again now because he took so much damage that went out. I really gotta focus more on the military and where they are because I took a lot of damage on those 2 missions and that probably wasn't a good idea. But yeah, I'm having fun. I hope you guys are enjoying this as well. As always, thanks for watching and liking. See you next one.
Nope. Well, everyone, this has been a good episode. And I think I just discovered something I want to cover on the computer called Creature Lab. They have a Kickstarter up. And they're planning on releasing it on console soon. The computer's release date will be June, I believe it said 14th. So spread the word far and wide. And let the chapter be the number for this episode. 3. We're getting closer and closer to finishing this game, and closer to completing the full Straw Hat crew. So we're going to continue fighting with them. But for now, we have to end the video. So thank you all for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And let me know what you want me to cover next on the PlayStation or on the computer. I'm always willing to take requests. But for now, this is Orc Chef Cooker signing out. Just crossed into the 55-minute mark.